Hey fellas, good morning. It's again Thursday. It's not quite as bad now. The sun's getting ready to peek through. I'm going to take you inside and talk to you about my version of what I think happened to former President Trump. Now, give you one more quick. There's the sun coming up. There is the wind's dying down. The cats are being cats. Well, I've never seen a cat so verbal in my life. There's the pool. I'll be having to restart that. Glad we got into it last night. So anyways, I was detailed. Basically, the U.S. Army rented me to the Secret Service. The section of the Secret Service I was assigned to is called the TSD Division, a Technical Security Division of the Secret Service. Now, my job was, once I proved myself, was that you have to sweep, and I was always part of the advanced team. And I was part of the advanced team where you arrive early and they figure out the choke points and the places where to place people and all the kinds of stuff. All I'm trying to do is give you my bona fides. And then I would stay there the day of the event, and I would man one of the magnetometers and search gear, equipment, cameras, and the rest of that stuff. And believe it or not, I was really good at that. So you don't get to work at the White House for 3 separate presidents if you don't know what the hell you're doing. So that is to say this. I know for a fact that whoever put those short, fat women on the presidential former President Trump's detail, that's absolute. In order for you to be able to physically protect a person, you have to be at least their size so you can shield their body with your body. And what most of those men and women wear is called low profile body armor. Now, those women could be on the FLOTUS, First Lady of the United States detail, but I believe Mrs. Trump, Ivanka, is a pretty tall woman, so maybe they could be some short dignitaries, some short VIP females detail, and to see the absolutely out of shape, I mean, geez, and the one that drew a weapon and couldn't figure out how to put it back away and was panicking and standing by the door, and the girl that's hanging on to Trump's waist with their head around his belly button. What are you doing? It's just DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, to me, is an absolute lie. It's just another word for racism. DEI to me stands for did not earn it. So I don't understand. Now, it's all, you can play these little make-believe games about us being equal, but you need good, strong men for protection. That is part of our DNA to protect and provide. How these little dumpy women, I don't know, how they ended up on a former president's protection detail. They should go off and let those do fraud. Now, a lot of stuff that deals with the financial crimes falls under the Secret Service. Those ladies could go off and do that, but they're not situated. They're just, and then to be fat and out of shape, and it's your big moment, and you choke. I know what would happen to me. Here's what would happen to me in the Army, because I made a mistake once, and I sent President Bush a letter about, that's back before email. I sent President Bush, the first Bush, I sent him a letter about the cocaine when he did his speech about the crack cocaine and how we could have won the drug war, but they wouldn't let us. So anyways, what happens is the Secret Service, the head of the Secret Service, sends a letter to all 5 branches of the Pentagon with your name on it. Your name, the date, the time, your rank, everything else. It says this individual embarrassed or risked the President of the United States' life. I cannot tell you what size that shitburger, that pile of crap rolling downhill, what it was like when it hit me dead in the face. But that's not going to happen, because you know what, and it's a sobering reality. That doesn't happen to women. Women get, oh, that's okay, you'll do better next time. What's next time? When they kill him? When they shoot him? Anyways, let's just leave that as it is. Again, ladies, you can't do the same things that I do. You cannot physically do the same things that I do. You don't have to like it. You just have to accept it. Just like I have to accept I can't have a baby. I can't get pregnant. I'm not as emotionally in tune with people as women are. So I'm just stay in your lane. You don't have the right under equal opportunity to get somebody killed to make yourself feel better. I think maybe it's the pendulum effect, if you guys know what I'm talking about, where it has to swing so far this way before it swings back the other way. Hopefully it'll land somewhere in the middle. You see, there are countless examples of women just getting mauled and abused by men who are police officers. You need, or security guards or anything. You can't do anything like that. And on top of that, if you're in the Secret Service and you weigh more than a man does, and you keep, this is sad, man. This is just fucking sad. And not only is it sad, it's fucking dangerous. I do not agree with several of the things that the Republican Party puts forward. I think that former President Trump has extremely good intentions, and they don't like him because he's an outsider. I didn't like him because I didn't think he was very presidential, but I had to come to grips that I was being a fucking asshole. And that man has done some very good things. And the guy he picked, that J.D. Vance guy, the stuff I'm looking in for him, even though he couldn't get into the Army and had to join the Marine Corps. That's a joke, guys. That's just a joke. Even though he couldn't get in the Army, we still accept him because he served. So I can tell you my mind's made up. I don't care what the Democrats do. I'm definitely going to vote for President Trump. I cannot. And then now, after all this time, they finally give RFK Jr. Secret Service security. And it is mind-boggling how heartless and compassionless do you have to be in the ruling party, the Democratic Party, and not give a guy that's running for president top tier security. They were just daring somebody to kill him. Trump I'm talking about. So I can tell you personally, working at the White House and working with the Secret Service is an absolutely stressful environment. If you miss something, there's no second chances. For me, especially being a male and being I was in the Army and I'm assigned to these people. I mean, they would just, there he is, hang you up, pick you up by your collar. Here he is. This is the guy that fucked everything up. So how these women are still employed and not suspended, holding her arm up in his face. What the? Anyways. Love you guys. Ladies, I shouldn't have to lose one of the people in our lives who's going to make a difference. If he's lucky enough to get survive and get reelected, because you needed to be a fucking diversity hire. It's the same fucking thing in the military. Do you know those women who passed Ranger School? Do you know they cheated? Do you know they changed the standards for them? They just let them through. Do you know how many times? Anyways, we're different, ladies. We do different things. We're engineered to do different things. You don't have to like the reality, but men are getting very sick and tired of you ladies wandering around like, I can beat you up. I can do this. I'm as equal as you. I don't get paid as much as you do, and I do twice the work. You're out of your fucking mind. And you're saying that from your air-conditioned office where you're just doing this all day. Your most difficult thing of the day, ladies, is for you to get from your home, get your butt out of bed, get cleaned up, get ready for work, go to work and drive back. That's the worst part of your day. Anyways, if you can't do the job, anyways, I'll give you one more example because I'm a little wound up. You can't, as a female, arrest me if I don't want you to arrest me or let you arrest me. Now, I'm willing to suffer the consequences of that, but it is what it is. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, you take care of yourself. I'm not sure what to title this, but it might be something along the lines of, we're tired of placating your illusions, your delusions, women. How about delusional women will get men killed? I think that's what I'll do it. I'm not monetized or anything. I'm not trying to be monetized or anything like that. So I can say words like murder and death and kill and all those kinds of stuff, and without having to worry about my channel being demonetized. All right. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Anyways, Michael Ford and the G-String, West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.